Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an everyday makeup routine for this look, and this is a look that I've been wearing obviously like every day and pretty much in all of my videos and on Instagram, and this is literally what I do every single day. So you guys have been asking for it. I did recently do a get ready with me, and it really wasn't too different from this, but I did use kind of like some first impressions and new products. But these are actually the products I use every day and the brushes I use every day and what I do every single day. So I hope you guys enjoy. You guys have been asking for it. I know it is a lot of makeup for every day, but it's just what I like to do. Obviously when I'm on camera, I like to look presentable and feel really good about myself. I love makeup. I've always been into makeup, so it's really fun for me to actually do it. So this is just what I personally like to do. But yeah, if you want to see how I get this look, then just keep watching. Lately, I have been kind of like skipping foundation if I'm having a good skin day. Obviously not today, but yeah, so if I am kind of like, you know, my whole face could just look like this, then sometimes I'll skip the foundation part and just do like concealer, setting powder, and then bronzer. But not happening today, so we'll do the whole thing. That is not very often though. So I start out with foundation, and I've been using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This one is like my favorite. It is a little bit expensive. I like it because it's like, I would say like a medium coverage, because it does cover everything, so it gives you a good amount of coverage, but it's also not like super full coverage like what I used to wear. Sometimes if I have really bad pimples, they'll still show through a little bit, but it's not like my makeup is just like caked. Like you can still see your skin for the most part. I really like it. Now I'm just gonna use my Morphe M439 brush, and I'm filming this on a Friday, and I washed my brushes on Sunday. This literally happened the last time I filmed a video, so my brushes are a little bit dirty, so sorry about that. And yes, my foundation matches my neck, not my face color, because I want to match it to my fake tan on my neck, so my face matches my neck, not my face. Once you put fake tan on, you can put it on your face and your face can be tan and it can match, but once you wash your face like twice, it's gonna come off. So like I said, it's okay if this, I actually got them covered up pretty good. I just kind of kept buffing it in, but it's okay if you can kind of see it. Everybody has acne. It's whatever. It's just 2, at least it's not as bad as it was a couple months ago where it was just like my whole entire like face. So 2 is better than 50, so whatever. Now that the foundation's done, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. So Tarte Shape Tape, and I put that under my eyes. Now I'm gonna use the, I think this is the Real Techniques sculpting brush. Also, I haven't fixed my hair yet, so if my hair looks bad, that's why. My hair, I just kind of woke up with like second day hair. So it was like already like partly kind of curled from the day before, but it still needs to be like touched up, so I haven't actually fixed it yet today. Sometimes when I go in with concealer under my eye, I'll kind of drag it down a little bit on any pimples, because all the pimples I get are kind of like right here anyways, if I need some extra coverage, because usually they'll literally be kind of right here, this area. Anyway, so any I have on the brush, I'll just kind of go over with that. Just a little bit of any I have on the brush, I'll just, any extra coverage. Now I'm gonna set my face, and I always use the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I have the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder, but I actually prefer the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder. I'm gonna use the Morphe M554 setting brush. And I'm just gonna take that, I don't know why, but I set it down my nose, and then I put that on my forehead. I like, okay, so I always like set my under eyes and then these other areas I'm gonna show you, and then I use my fluffy brush to go over everything else. I really don't know the logic behind that, but I just do it. I don't know. So, forehead with the setting brush, specifically like the middle part. It's like my T-zone, my chin, and my under eyes. I feel like this brush just kind of really, because it's tiny, really like locks in the product. I don't know why I go on my forehead and my T-zone and stuff, I don't know. And now I go back with the Real Techniques powder brush, literally what it's called. And I just go over, and I don't get as much product when I'm doing the rest of my face. Just get a little bit, and I just kind of go over everything else. And be really careful when you're going over any like pimples. If you go over it like really like just dragging the product, you'll take off everything you just really carefully did. Just gently tap it on any like pimply areas. So now I'm gonna go in with my Hoola Bronzer, which is literally the best bronzer. It's my favorite. And I kind of start off with this small brush. I think it's the E14, but it's like all rubbed off. You can tell the brushes I love. But I start out with this, and I'll kind of just put a little bit like contouring like right here, just to give a little bit of definition, like just a tiny bit right here. Don't overdo it, just like a little tiny bit, because I'm gonna go back and like bronze, but just a little bit. It's hard to do this here when you have a bunch of pimples like on your face. Gotta be careful. Just adding a little bit of line of definition. And then I'll also use this little small brush to just put a little bit. I feel like when I put all that setting powder and foundation, it just kind of took all the like definition out of my face that I would naturally have. So just kind of putting that back in. I'm not necessarily contouring my nose or changing my nose shape or anything. I'm just putting a little bit of bronzer here where I would naturally kind of have a little definition on my nose, a little bit on my jawline. I'm gonna go back in with this brush. This is the Morphe Y3. And just get a ton of product on my brush, bronze up the cheeks, because right now I'm looking like dead. Now I look alive. I'm gonna take my Tarte Risque blush. I love this color. It's like nude, but also pink. It's like the perfect shade. So I'm gonna use my Anastasia, ignore the foundation on it, my Anastasia So Hollywood Illuminator. I literally got this so long ago on like Cyber Monday. It was like half off, and it's like the best highlighter ever. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm gonna use that with this M510 brush. Just gonna take that down my nose, carefully, not my whole nose, just a little bit. And then at the very top tip of my nose, get that little glazed donut look, you know. And then top of my cheekbones. So now time for eyebrows, and I'm gonna use the Anastasia Soft Brown Brow Duo, and then I'm gonna use this really old paint chipping off Sigma angled brow brush. And it's funny because I actually bought new ones because this one is in such bad shape, but the new ones like aren't the same. Like they might look the same, but I think this one is just like so used. It's just like perfect. It's like broken in, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna do these off camera really quick and then I'll be right back. Eyebrows are all filled in. Now I'm just going to go over them with the Glossier Boy Brow, which is like my favorite thing ever. Just kind of like sets them in place. I feel like it just gives my eyebrows like a really nice texture. We're gonna move on to the eyes, and I always use this palette that I actually got in a BoxyCharm. I love it so much. It's like, I don't know why I always use this, but you can tell I've hit pan. I always use these two colors right here. So I just use that like lighter brown color that I had hit pan on. And then I mostly just use that. Put that all over in the crease. I'm using the Morphe E23 brush. Okay, and I'm gonna use that color that's just a little bit darker right underneath it, just to deepen that up a tiny bit. And now I'm just gonna take a little bit of my highlighter from Anastasia, and I'm just gonna sweep that over the lid. I used to use like an eyeshadow, and I used to like really pigmented eyeshadows with like the Fix Plus, and then I just got lazy and started doing this instead. Sometimes I'll use my Glossier Lid Star underneath, and that'll just make this pop a little bit more, but this is just what I do usually. And then I'll take this little tiny brush and just put that on my brow bone in my inner corner. Also a step that I sometimes skip. Now I'm gonna do mascara, and I'm gonna use the Maybelline Lash Sensational. And my mascara really doesn't matter what it looks like because I'm gonna put fake eyelashes on. Are you guys even surprised? I kind of want to get eyelash extensions, but I don't know. I live in Missouri, and I don't know if there's really any good eyelash places here. I don't know. And I'm also scared of like getting an eye infection or just like something bad happening. Only that, but eyelash extensions are also really expensive, and I'm very content with how my eyelashes look anyways, and they're really cheap. So I'm gonna use the Duo Lash Glue. I know it's really stupid that I wear eyelashes every day, but once you start wearing eyelashes, you can't stop. I use the Cocoa lashes in the style Queen Bee. You can buy them off of Lady Moss. That's like the only place you can buy them. It's this website called Lady Moss. So I usually coat those lashes in glue, and then I'll go and turn on my curling iron and get dressed and pick out my outfit while I'm waiting for them to get tacky, because they take forever to get tacky. So now we wait. Eyelashes are on. As you can see, I just feel like that totally like transforms the look. It just adds so much. It really makes my eyes pop. So I just love adding those. I don't know, I'm just like obsessed. Like once you start wearing them, you just like can't stop because you get so used to your face and your eyes with eyelashes. And I know eyelash extensions would be a lot easier, but I don't know. These are super cheap, and they're fairly easy for me to apply because I like do them a lot every day. But yeah, anyway, so once I apply my eyelashes, I move on to lipstick, and I've been using the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Virgin. That one is my favorite. It's like the perfect like pink nude. So I applied that. And it is pretty drying, so I usually try and put like chapstick on when I first wake up, and I put it on when I go to bed. So that kind of helps. Another thing I do is, so it's not like super thick liquid lipsticky, I take like a tissue and I pat it, and it gives it like a really smooth kind of like look, rather than like that super thick, like, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know how to explain it. Like that super thick kind of pasty liquid lipstick looking look, I guess. Whenever you pat it, it just makes it look like really smooth, like almost airbrush. So yeah. But anyways, that is the finished makeup look. I'm just gonna curl my hair really quick, and then I will be right back, so you can see like the whole look together without the messy hair. I'm back with my hair curled, so this is the finished look. So yeah, that is how I do my makeup every day. You guys have been asking for an everyday makeup routine. This is the look that I pretty much wear in all my videos, so that's how I do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to thumbs it up if you did enjoy and you'd like to see more like everyday kind of like routine videos. I've been doing a lot of these. I just did a hair routine, and now I did like my makeup. And I can't really think of any others, but if there's any more you'd like to see, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.